Hello and good evening. Welcome to Light Up the Skies podcast with your host, James. Good evening. This evening I'm going talking about mental health and fitness, my own story. Sorry. By the way, this is my new podcast, Light Up the Skies, where every week, hopefully, I'll be posting up all different kind of things such as mental health and fitness, inspirational stories, funny stories, true stories, mental health awareness, and so on. And so without further ado, I'm going to kick it off now this evening with my own brief story. About my own mental health and fitness. So sit back, relax, and let it soak in. So where do I begin? So literally, like, it was when school days, like younger, like kind of thing. I was very good at running, like, I was like, always good at running places, school races, I was running there, I was running around the place, I was like, but I had this thing as well, like, I was like, especially in school races, I was like, I could have the ability, like, I'd be told, like, when I'm younger, like, oh, you have the ability and the talent, like, to come first, but I always slowed down or I just got distracted. And personally, it's like I think I was just easily distracted when I was younger, That would make a case then of literally, instead of finishing a race first, I'd be finishing it third, fourth, fifth, And like that's stuck with like that I went through that a lot, like then for years, like, it was just always distracted. Like I think I still am actually today, but not as bad as I was a kid, easily distracted, like, But so yeah, that was like so yeah, I was good at the running and so yeah, one I just like that was through school. And then it was literally like as we got into secondary school, then like, we're young teenagers and a few of the lads that would be hanging around with, they started getting into the gym and like, and I was, I would like to be always off at it, like, they'd coming in school next day, oh lads, we were at the gym last night and you could tell, man, they were getting, look healthy, I was like, whoa, but it was just like, whoa, look at these, like, I was like, one of the nights anyway, I was just at home, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and see what's all about. So I went off to a buddy anyway. Buddy was going out to the gym while a few of them were. So I just jumped in the car anyway, kind of thing. Yeah, I was in the back of the buddy. One of the other buddies was driving, and we were just driving down this long road, like kind of thing. I'll never forget it. And it was a narrow road, like, and there was just like this white building on the right, and it was just in a distance, a concrete building, like just on its own, I was like, what the hell? I was thinking in my head, like, what's this like, Anyway, he pulls up in the car anyway, and we're walking up to the door anyway, and the buddy just going in first, like kind of thing. And next, like I'm behind him, like, and I'm not joking, like at a young age, then like all I saw were like weight benches, weight plates, like uh, weights, weight bars, dumbbells, and a big, huge boxing ring, like. Oh lads, it was class. Like it was magic. Like at this age, like an early teenager, and like, whoa, man, look what I'm after walking into. This is class, and all you see around you then is training going on. And there was either training going on in the boxing ring, which was a first for me ever to see. Like because yeah, I watched boxing, all right, like when I was younger, but I watch it more now as I'm older, because I understand it. But like yeah, when you're younger and stuff like that, like you just dip into things left, right, and center, ambition, dreams, motivation, kind of thing, But anyway, sorry, I was going off point. So yeah, so that was it, like kind of thing, and like we were inside the gym anyway. A couple of the lads there went away, did on their own thing. A few of them jumped in the ring, they were training. Then a few of them went over to the bars or the weight bars and the benches, started benching kind of thing. I remember I'd done a couple of benches as well myself, like, and it wasn't lightweight. That's I tell you that much. I think it was I don't know, it was about I don't know 25 kg, I'd say, like that, like that. No, was like at a young teenager kind of thing, like. But still had to do it, still pushed it. Like, it was a struggle at the start, and it was, I still pushed it, and we done like the fitness, of course, like before all that, sorry, we done all the fitness. So we done like jumping jacks as warm-ups, like kind of thing. Touch the ground kind of thing. Up, jump up, touch the ground, jump up, touch the ground, jump up. Stretch like your calves, your calf muscles in your legs. Stretch your arm muscles in your arms. See, that's another thing too. Like in fitness, it's like it's very important to stretch. So if you don't stretch, you can get an injury in the long run. And if you get an injury in the long run, it's hard to train mentally and physically. So yeah, like, and at that then, like, it was literally as I got older, like, I left home, kind of thing, and I left where I grew up, moved to the city, but like for some reason, gym has stuck with me, man. It always literally like it wasn't my bread and butter, like, but it was just I knew it was good, like I knew gymming was good for you, like so it just stuck with me. So when I came to the city, yeah, I got working, got a place, got back into the gym. I used to be going down to the Clarion Hotel. Now, I don't know, 4 or 5 times or 4 or 5 days a week, and I met another buddy, like kind of thing. Literally, he was good. He was good, man. Motivated, That's another thing in the gym too. Like if you're going with like your partner or your buddy or something like that, make sure they're motivated. Like it's like because if they're standing over you and they're squatting you and they're not motivated, well, lads and ladies, like if that the way falls down, you see the videos on YouTube, like and it's all about less injuries. To be honest. More injuries just bring more pain. Less injuries bring more rain. So yeah, like that was would have been it. Like so, like kind of thing for me. Like as I said, the gym, and then it would have stuck with me. Like so, I'd be bouncing around from all different gyms, like all of these years. But like, it's like mental health, as well. Like it's huge. Like it's a huge crisis. Sorry, in today's society. But fitness actually helps with mental health. Like, I wouldn't say it makes you brand new, but it reduces the symptoms of, like, say, anxiety, self-esteem, um, you know, and like all those I just said there, like they're huge. Like, but you use those in everyday life situations too, But in a gym, like yeah, it's great. Like it's like you could speak up for yourself. You could train for yourself. Like if someone needs a hand, you have the confidence to go up and say, "Sorry, do you need a hand squatting there?" And then the next time you go in there, they'll come over to you and say, "Oh, sorry, do you need a hand?" It's like a helping hand always goes a long way, if you get me. And it's good. Yeah, no, it's great, So like as I said, like I've always been in the gym, like just training ever since I was young, and it stuck with me. But in the last recent few years or 2 years now, I can't do as much. Like I had to get carpal tunnel surgery, and mentally it destroyed me, like mental health wise, went out the window. And my fitness routines, well, I had to go down a lower weight thinking I'd be able to do it. But no, can't do much weightlifting now at the moment myself. But I still do cardio, it's like the running, the legs, stretches for your legs, the exercises for your legs, pump, building leg muscle, And I tries though, I pushes myself like to do, say, arms, shoulders kind of thing. But it comes at me, but where I've been and where I am now, like, it's just like, oh, I just get on with it. And, like, me doing this now, like, this first episode of Light Up the Skies podcast, and about the mental health and fitness, I really do hope listeners will come forward and literally just share your stories, it's like there's enough influencers out there. So like if there was enough podcasters out there, well, lads, I won't be saying we would be living a healthy, luxurious life, but we'd be above ground and we'd be healthy minded, if you get me, you know. But people always ask me then about my appetite and stuff like that, you know. So literally, like I'd be eating healthy. So I'd have my carbs, my proteins, my veg, my fruit, water, meat. You know, I'd have a cheat day then, of course, like, you know, or like kind of like, you know, chipper or Chinese, like, you know, but it's good for you, like, because it's like, yeah, you eat your proteins, you eat your carbs, you eat your thing, yeah, you're building your muscles, you're getting your energies going. Then if you have your cheat day, you're just building up your mass, you know, so it's literally like when you go to the gym, you can burn off that mass, if you get me, you know, that's if you want to burn it or build it, you know, and like, personally, you know, a health, like eating routines for a gym, it all depends. Like, if you just want to go in there and bulk up, well, eat everything. Eat 3, 4 times a day. Eat during the day, you know. But if you want to build muscle, lose fat, well, then stick to a dietary, like, you know, a strict planned dietary of like your carbs, your meats, your veggies, your fruits, your water intake. Sorry, water as well is like huge as well. Like it's huge consistency in mental health and in fitness and everyday life. You know, it's literally like, you know, keeps the body hydrated, keeps your mind hydrated, healthy, keeps the blood hydrated, you know, keeps your skin hydrated, your muscles hydrated, you know, the strength of it, your muscles, you know, like water's huge benefactor, like, you know, and it's like the more you drink, yeah, you'll be healthy. Yeah, you will. Well, like this then as well, like, oh, people going out for pints on a weekend. How can you go out for pints on a weekend? Can you do this? Or can you go out and drink, go for 20 pints and then oh, is that bad for the gym? Like, no, that's because, you know, it's literally like you're putting on mass. But as I said, like, there's all different types of training and fitness, you know? So, like, you know, if you're a drinker, you're a eater, and you just want to go, you know, to the gym for like fitness, well, figure out which one, you know, is it for muscle building, is it for losing mass, or is it for strengthening resistance or strengthening, like, sorry, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed some this podcast, me, James, telling my um a brief story anyway about my mental health and fitness. And hopefully next time, hopefully next time we will have a guest with us, and they'll be talking their experiences and their strengths and their weaknesses of their mental health and fitness. So without further ado, good night and God bless. Take care.